It's Friday morning, weekly weigh-in time. I will say I recorded a Conquer the Weekend video, and somehow I don't know what happened. It didn't record on my camera. When I went to upload it, the files were not on my SD card. I don't know what happened, but I sat in this very seat on Monday and did Conquer the Weekend. I had a very disappointing weekend. I came in at 280. I gained 4.5 pounds. I was pretty surprised by it. I'm not going to get into everything because I spoke for like 10 minutes. But last weekend, my previous 3 weekends, I skipped dinner on Friday. And one weekend, I skipped dinner on Friday and Saturday. And I had been saying it's not a long-term solution. So I made sure I had all of my meals Friday, all of my meals Saturday, and also had a cheat meal Friday and a cheat meal Saturday. So I wanted to see, in my mind, and I said this on the video, I wanted to see that it wasn't all doom and gloom if I just had a weekend where I wasn't like scrimping on all of the eating and cutting meals and all of that. And I was hoping that I would have been flat to down a little bit. And I came in 4.5 pounds up. So it was very disappointing. That being said, it definitely impacted my enthusiasm this week. I will say my diet has been flawless, but I haven't worked out the last 2 days. Definitely feeling frustration and feeling discouraged. If I had come up a little bit, I don't know that it would have bothered me, but it really felt like weeks of work disappeared, and I can't fall into that trap. That being said, my diet has been flawless this week. I'm finishing the 24-hour fast now. I didn't binge. I didn't have any cheat meals. I haven't done anything. I've had my normal Monday through Friday diet. So I fasted from Sunday to Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday, and then from yesterday to today, eating clean. I've kept my eating between 12 and 8. So that being said, I've definitely stayed on my nutrition, but definitely the last couple of days I've felt a little discouraged. I didn't go to the gym, I didn't run, I haven't lifted, I haven't done anything in the last 2 days. So it's definitely impacted me. Just feeling like I got set back like weeks, but that being said, I did stay on my nutrition 100%. So let's see where I am right now. But I was 280.3 or 4 or something like that on Monday, and I'm not gonna lie, it definitely, had I come up like a pound or so, it wouldn't have impacted me at all. I would have been like, okay, I just need to recalibrate. Seeing my weight go up that much, I'm not gonna lie, it really put a damper on my enthusiasm. But let's see where I'm at. So just got off the scale. Oh, wow, I came all the way back down. So I'm 276.7. I was 276 flat a week ago today. So most of the damage came off. I was up 4.3 pounds, so I came back down another 3 pounds. I definitely thought a week ago that coming in under 275 was in the bag, but in the grand scheme of things, should I really be getting hell bent over 1.7 pounds? When I got off that cruise, I was 292. So, I'll speak on that in a minute. That's one of the things in terms of setting these goal weights that can be very destructive. But yeah, I don't know what happened on Monday, but I'm down, back pretty close to where I was when I last got a video uploaded. But I did record that video or at least I thought I did. I sat here and spoke for like 10, 12 minutes. But that's where I'm at right now. And this is weighed myself on Wednesday, 279. Yeah, I was still up there. My body shed a lot of weight in the last couple of days. That's where I was on Monday, 280.3. And as I said, I was up 4.3 pounds. I was really, really discouraged by this weigh-in because when you consider just, a couple of days before, I was 276 and, I was within striking distance. So I had set the goal of coming in under 275 in 2 to 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks ago today that I finally broke under 380. That's where I am. So right back in striking distance of, coming in at the interim goal I've set. I'm really going to make a push to come in under 275 by next Friday. That being said, the danger of setting these goals is like when you don't make them, it can be really discouraging and deflating. And, I've always been told, a lot of people around me, and I think they're right to a degree, as I should weigh myself less and maybe every 2 weeks and get rid of Conquer the Weekend. The issue is when I don't have the accountability, it's very easy for me to cheat. Now, maybe now that I'm in a groove again, maybe I can get back into that. I don't know. But seeing that 4.3 pounds up on Monday in just a couple of days was like very, very deflating. And like I said, it's really dampened my enthusiasm. I wouldn't say I feel defeated because I stayed on my nutrition 100% this week. And I'm right back to where I was. But short-term fluctuations like that are going to happen. And the body is going to fight me on shedding weight. It wants to stay in a steady state. Wherever I am is where it wants to stay. Or actually wherever I have spent an extended period of time, which for me was from 2014 and 2019. I stayed between 290 and 320. And I could never get under 290 that entire 5 years until 2019 when I broke through. But then even that year, I got down to 277. And by the end of the year, I was back to 310 pounds. And I started 2020 at 310 pounds. And that was the year I lost 60 pounds and got under 250. So, my body demonstrated homeostasis. I have been between 290 and 320 for 5 years, and I broke out of that range, and it fought me, and I just eventually caved in and went back to my old eating habits after running a marathon and running 700 miles that year. I had a bad ankle injury. I had to stop running altogether for like 2 months. It sucks being old because I would twist my ankle on the basketball court as a teenager and be back the next day. And it really took me 2 months before I could run. Like I couldn't walk for like almost a week. Like I couldn't put weight on my ankle. So that's what twisting your ankle at in your 40s is versus being a teenager. But encouraged to see I'm back in the relative range. I'll evaluate what I'm going to do. I'm looking at different options. I feel like I'm pushing too hard in terms of trying to fast 3 days a week, trying to lift 5 days a week, trying to run 4 days a week. I don't like doing 2-a-days on the days that I'm fasting. I won't go heavy again on the day that I'm fasting either. So I need to look at my calendar and make some decisions on what makes sense. But encouraged by what I see right now. I want to have a good weekend, and I'll keep at it. But definitely encouraged to see I'm not at 280 again, and I'm kind of knocking on the door 275 again. I really want to close the deal on that next week. So good work. For now, Fareed Fitness on a Friday. Signing off.